on the basis of evidence and the material which has come on record, counsel would contend that neither the complainant nor the shadow witness are having such credence that this court should rely on their version. Stop. Counsel has referred to antecedents of the complainant which are nothing to boast about. Stop. The shadow witness, as per the counsel, had not been a witness to the demand, and accordingly, counsel would contend that the prosecution was unable to establish the demand, which is essential ingredient of the evidence. Stop. The counsel accordingly would contend that it would not be safe to convict the appellant on the basis of such infirm evidence. Stop. State counsel, on the other hand, would contend that there is no explanation forthcoming about the recovery. Stop. State counsel, however, would submit that the credit must be given to the complainant, which has come out truthfully about all the pending cases and also has forthrightly stated that he was earlier involved in satta, which he has now stopped, but still he was not allowed to live in peace, which had led to making of the complaint. Stop. As per the state counsel, the complainant, rather than being discredited in any manner, would deserve the credit that he has come before the court in a forthright manner and has not felt shy even in disclosing his criminal background. Stop. In the light of above submission, it is to be seen whether prosecution in this case has succeeded in establishing the charge against the appellant or not. Stop. Before discussing the worth of evidence led by the prosecution, it would be appropriate to understand and examine the parameters which are to be kept in view while assessing the reliability and worth of evidence of a trap witness which the complainant is. Stop. It is viewed that such witnesses being concerned with the success of the trap are to be treated as interested witnesses, and before relying on their version, the court should require independent corroboration of their statements before convicting the accused. Stop. In this case, the court went further to make certain observations about the manner of appreciation of evidence of witness in such like cases. Stop. In this regard, it is observed that bad antecedents of persons with shady, questionable characteristics cannot, as a general view taken on their word that they were subject to extortion by the police. Stop. For weighing their evidence, there can be no specific canon and no generalization is possible. Stop. The court has rightly held that every case has its own features and each witness has his own peculiarities. Stop. If a witness is or witnesses are manifestly disreputable persons, then even minor discrepancies and small improbabilities in the testimony of such witnesses assume importance in case of such witnesses. Stop. The necessity of corroboration of such interested witnesses from independent source may be essential where witnesses are found to have poor moral fiber with bad antecedents and are seen to have motive to remove the accused out of their way. Stop. Para. In this case only, it was held that the trap witness is not an approver, but he certainly is an interested witness. Stop. He thus could be equated with a partisan witness, and thus it may not be permissible to rely upon his evidence without corroboration. Stop. No doubt his evidence is not to be treated as a tainted one. Stop. It would only make a difference in the degree of corroboration required rather than necessity for it. Stop. These then are the parameters which may guide us to assess the worth and reliability of witnesses in this case, to see if the prosecution had succeeded in proving the offense against the appellant or not. Stop.